Alhamdulillah, I have made decisions about making a routine. Actually, I have made decisions to make a routine, and I think this routine is going to change my life a little bit. So, so as this routine, my day is going to start with it starts with running after the prayer, after the Fajr prayer. So I woke up at 5:50 a.m. and it's about 6:30 a.m. after the prayer. So I'm going for running now, and can you guess the temperature? It's so cold in the winter season. The temperature is it's now 12 degrees Celsius, but sometimes it goes to 9 degree, 10 degree, and 11. Sometimes it goes less than that. So it's so cold outside. I'm going to explain the things later. First, now I have to run. The reason I came outside in this cold, I have already walked more than half a kilometer, half a mile. It's about 12 degrees Celsius now. My outfit is so much funny because I wear this trouser just for sleeping, and I'm outside with that trouser. I don't have a running trouser or whatever. I just started running. Let's run. It's so cold. Let me show you. There's so fog outside. You can't even imagine the temperature, and my hands just freezing. I was wearing 2 or 3 more clothes, and this is so cold outside. I hope you can detect me. Oh, it's so cold. Oof. Damn it. I don't know you can detect me or not. This is so funny. I just can't even explain. Make sure when you make a decision, the decision is right or wrong, because later you have to pay for it. Because decisions are so important to make. It on the before making that decision, you have to think about it. It's good for you or not. Because I decided on running the morning, and it starts with in the winter season cold like that. So let me show you. Can you imagine the fog out there? It's so foggy outside. So that's why I'm saying, before making a decision, just think about it. When I was making the decision about running in the winter morning, I know that it was going to hurt so much as expected, and expectation meets the reality. It's so hard on running at this morning, holding the phone, just freezing my hand. So that's why I'm saying you to make the decision properly. Oh God, I'm dead. As I was talking about, before taking a decision, you have to make sure that you can do that, or you can hold the decision. Because I thought of making the routine, and I thought so much time before I am going to start the routine about running this winter morning, and it's so hard as I expected, and it's reality. Maybe you can see my words, what to explain. Maybe you can see it. I'm going to explain it later. Making the new routine and following that it's so much curious. The breath is coming outside. It's just you know that just so foggy. You can see it in the camera, but I don't know you can see that or not. Maybe you can't, but it's in reality that it's so freezing outside. It's so hard running on outside, but I am so satisfied that I am actually making it in reality. uh, I've made many routines, but I never tried to uh, you know never tried to make it in practical, and finally I'm making it. So hold up, I'm so excited that finally I'm running in the morning and making something in real life that I have planned. Oh, running in the morning is really exciting thing. Maybe you can see, oh maybe you can, the sun. Oh, the camera can hold it. You can see the sun outside. Oh, right there. Oh, it's so sweet. uh, my outside hand is just freezing, but the inside of me, it became so hot that I can't even explain. I think I should remove the clothes, but if I do that, I might be freezing outside. I might be going like a statue. These are the true grandmas. I randomly see them. My true living grandma, okay? So they're outside for running also. Sorry, they're outside for walking, because there are so much diseases when you go to that old age. I'm feeling the morning is so awesome, amazing, but I'm just freezing. Damn it. It's so amazing. You can see the sun out there. You can't see anything. Let me show you the sun. Let me show you. You're right there. Let me just take the jacket off, because it's so cold outside, but it became so much hot inside that that is feeling like disturbing it. So first, let me remove it. I took the jacket off from me because it's so hot inside. Ooh, coldy. Let me show you the crops. It's so amazing running in the morning. The flowers are amazing. Finally, I came back to home. Right there. So welcome back to the channel. Actually, I want to talk about my recent situation. Actually, 4 or 5 months ago, I made a video about quitting YouTube, that I'm going to quit YouTube, and that was a real sad story of mine, because I never wanted to quit YouTube, and I have to. But there was a reason, and that reason was my exams, and other things going on. That was in that time that wasn't going on, but my exams was in front of me and I have to read, and my channel was also going down, and my video quality was also low because I don't have a phone or a good camera quality video phone or a camera or something. But there were so much reasons, and my channel was also going down. That's why I acquired YouTube, and I said that maybe it will take 6 months or maybe 1 year. I just guessed the time, and all I now see that my exams just finished 4 days ago, and I am kind of little free now, but not actually so free, cause my university exam and other things are in front of me. But as I guess the time that it's going to take 6 months or 1 year, it's already about 6 months past. But just my HSC exam just finished, and for admission exam like university, it's going to take like more about 6 or 7 months. But I can't just hold it, cause I love doing YouTube, and I thought maybe it's going to take like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. But all I can see now, it's going to take like 6 more months. Like totally, it's going to take 1 year, maybe even more. But I don't want to stay far away from my YouTube. And there was also a reason that my video quality was low, and my and 2 or 3 months ago, my parents gave me a phone, this phone. So this phone was, as I've told that my parents was never going to buy me anything, so that my education and other things is going to be bad. But they bought me this phone. There was a reason, so that I can do my online classes. Actually, that was the main reason, so that I can do my online classes, and they bought me this phone, and this phone really helped me a lot. So as the exams and other things is going to take so much time, so I am thinking like no more quitting from YouTube, no more far away from YouTube. Like I'm going to do other things from staying with YouTube. So I want to do YouTube, and I want to do other things besides doing YouTube I do normally. So my, for exam and other reason, my fitness and other things is just when the it's not so good. My fitness just at just so low level, and health quality is decreased. Okay, so I want to increase these things, and I'm so much sad that my total progress about fitness and other things just decrease a little bit. I want to start all the things again, and I'm going to start YouTube again. And I'm sorry that I couldn't make it. I've said the previous video that I'm going to back on YouTube with buying a new camera, buying a PC. I'm going to start YouTube just amazingly, like awesome. But that was awesome. I thought that, but that would be possible if the exam other things take like 6 to 7 months after. Maybe my parents is going to buy me that things, maybe they don't, maybe I have to work for it to buy that things. But as these things took so much, so I can't stay far away from YouTube, and that's why that's why I'm saying that I'm sorry that I couldn't back, as I've said that I'm going to buy a new camera, new PC and other things, and I'm really sorry for that. And one more thing, that so the thing is, I actually don't want my parents to buy me my camera and other things, because as I've already said that my parents, my father is the only income source of my family, and he is a teacher. And for him, like carrying my educational expenses and other things are just and my sisters, you have to bear our family type thing. So there is so much pressure in his heads, and Besides this, you have to waste so much money on me, on educational things to makes me to admit in a university, and I just don't want to create any pressure uh, to my parents to buy me a camera and a PC. And I know that we are not that rich. I came from a middle class family, and I love my parents, so I just don't want them to create any pressure or something. So I just want to do the YouTube normally, and when I will get like a good time, good opportunity to go make good money, and in that time maybe I'm going to buy a camera and PC by my own money. Maybe my parents is going to gift me. I'm just not sure that they are going to give me or not, but maybe they can, maybe they will not. I just want to do it by myself. I just don't want to create any pressure into my parents' head. So that's what I just wanted to say in this video, and that's why I'm just saying sorry that maybe I couldn't do that because I came from a middle class family, and I just don't want to create any pressure onto my parents, and that's why I just can buy my new camera and PC. And there an education type thing is just sucks my life, and there is still more education I need to do, like a university and other things, blah blah blah. It just blowing my mind. I just don't like education, so I just don't like education. I just don't like it so much, but I have to do these things. I'm saying that education is good, but I just don't like these things so much. So all I have to say that I'm just waiting for my good time. I just don't know when it will come. So I'm sorry for that finally. And sometimes life will suck, but you have to put some sour in it so that it stops sucking. I came from a middle class family, and things kind of hard for me. uh, Life is so much complicated from a person of a middle class family, like from a boy, and I'm the only boy in family, so life is so complicated. It's just so sad sometimes. I just feel so depressed, but I don't feel like so depressed because I'm not a person who just feel depressed type things all the time. I just believe in my future. I just believe in myself. I just believe in so much that I'm going to be something big in my future. I'm going to make a great personality of myself, and I just love myself and believe in myself, and I think inshallah I'm going to be a great person in future. I just don't know that what will happen in the future, but I will try my best. I think everything's gonna go bad, but I just I will just try my best. I promising to you. I just promising to myself. I love myself. I believe in myself, and that's why I think that. So all I have to say now that I have to say sorry for all these things that I have said that thing, but I couldn't do that. But the good news is I'm going to back on YouTube again. Like maybe I will not be so consistent like I was in the future, in the past, but I will be, and I'm not going to quit YouTube permanently from now. I think maybe future things kind of go wrong, but except that things, I just don't want to quit YouTube, or just don't want to go far away from my YouTube. And all I just want to say now that I'm coming back to my YouTube. And one more thing is I've made a new routine, and that's why I was doing my morning running type thing. You just watched the video maybe from the beginning. I just made a new routine, and I just kind of like testing the routine. So I'm just starting this routine like let's add a test run. It's there. So I'm just testing this routine. I don't know how much it will take to launch the routine in my life, but I just never made this type of routine. Okay, so this type of routine, the type of routine I just made is just so productive and so awesome. This routine, I'm just so much excited of uh, just following this routine. I just think that inshallah this routine is going to change my life. And one more thing, when you want to earn something, okay, like you think that you have to earn the big things, like the big future in your future, so you have to sacrifice some things. Like I just made the routine, like it starts with like fajr prayer at 5:50 p.m, 5:30 p.m maybe. Like sometimes it different seasons the time changes, but after the fajr prayer my routine starts. Like maybe it will start at 5:30, maybe it will start at 6 a.m, maybe it will start at 6:30 a.m, but I'm going to start the routine after my fajr prayer. And the routine starts with running. So in this cold winter morning, things is kind of so hard running in this morning, cause in this morning the temperatures goes like sometimes it stays 10 degrees Celsius, sometimes it's 9 degrees Celsius, sometimes it's 11, 12. Maybe this temperature is kind of so normal for some other region, some other person in the other world. Like some people lives in uh, like snowy situation. But what I have to say that it's not so easy for us, it's so hard. Like for a country like us, running in the morning at like 9 degrees Celsius or 10 degrees Celsius is not that easy as you think. So I just run in the morning, I just started running in the morning, and I had to sacrifice my sleep. Like I just never woke up and run at like 6 a.m in the morning. I just never think that I'm going to do that thing, but I'm going to start, as I'm going to start a new routine. So I have to, as I think that I need to change my life, so I need to start my new routine. And I'm testing this routine, and one day I'm going to start the routine in my real life. I'm just so excited of this new routine, and I'm going to just testing this routine, and that's all. Like you have to sacrifice something. Like I don't know how many things I have to sacrifice for my future, but I am going to sacrifice so many things, cause I want my life to be changed. Not I want a life from middle class family to be a great person. I just want to make myself a great personality, and I think I am going to make it. I believe in myself, I believe in the almighty creator who created me, and I think I'm going to do it. That's what I also say you, that if you want to do something, you have to sacrifice something, and you have to work hard for it. And I think we all can make it if we want. And we have to just believe in yourself, we have to just love yourself. And that's all I wanted to say. Sometimes like I feel so, sometimes I feel sad that I don't get things what I needed, but I don't think it's so sad. Like people who is like is staying like low class family, they're so sad than me, they're so sad than me. Like I just got so much thing, they just didn't got that thing, so I feel satisfied. That's all I wanted to say. And I think if you want to change your life, you have to sacrifice something, you have to do it, you have to move yourself into new things. I just say that love yourself, okay? If you love yourself, then you are going to do something great. It's like if you are going to love yourself, that's the way you can love others. If you are going to love yourself, that's the way that you are going to respect yourself, that's the way that you are going to respect others. So all I have to say that love yourself, believe in yourself, and you are going to make it. And I think that I'm going to make it. I'm going to change my future, and that's all. So I talked so much, so all I have to say that bye now. Love yourself. And I think that we are back to our YouTube, and I'm just so excited for it. Bye. Love yourself. Bye bye. I love this. So I was there, I was in this place, and let me took a view of this thing. Like the sun just went, so I just can show it to you. So this is the cycle of mine, so I have to put it here. So it's day 2 of running.